Hello, I'm Dr. Tiina and today I'll be speaking about the glass skin and how to achieve this flawless glass skin look without sacrificing the skin health. So it will be the real guide for skin professionals about the healthy glass skin look. For all of you who don't know me, once again, my name is Tiina. I am medical doctor specializing in dermatology, cosmetic safety, and research and development of skincare products. And I am founder of Meder skincare brand, which is 15 years on the market. Few words about the brand. We are independent since the day of launch in 2009. We have for now 6 exclusively professional treatments and 35 of home care products, and we have 36 professional awards. It's a rare and quite funny situation that we have more awards than we have products, but I'm quite happy with that. And since the very first day, we are microbiome friendly. I'm very passionate about the microbiome, so we started to use probiotics in 2009. Since 2009, we are using peptides. We don't use retinol, we don't use acids because we have a lot of healthy alternatives to these ingredients. We are toxin-free, pregnancy safe, very inclusive. You can use our product during the summertime without any risk for your skin, and hypoallergenic, cruelty-free, and environmentally conscious as much as we can. So let's discuss the glass skin, what it is. Glass skin trend came to us from Korean beauty trend, which is how they define this dewy, glowy, flawless skin complexion. And most of the time, if you Google for glass skin, you will find a lot of instructions, a lot of video about it, probably thousands of video on TikTok and Instagram, and 99% of them, they offer you multi-layering of moisturizing product of very different skin texture to create this flawless look. Sometimes there are 10 products or even more. I watched some video on TikTok with 15 products applied in a row on the skin, layering and layering and layering to create this illusion of the healthy skin look. Why I say illusion? Because it's not how we create the real glass skin flawless appearance. If you'll be thinking like a dermatologist, you can find the way to create it much easier, much cheaper, and you can improve with glass skin technique your skin health. It can be long lasting. It's not one day thing. How we do it? You should think at first place about skin optics. Skin optical properties, they are absolutely crucial in the creation of glass skin appearance. So, what are contributing factors for the flawless skin? First and foremost, it is the skin surface, because it is what reflects the light from the skin. And the structure of the stratum corneum, the very superficial layer of the skin, it's essential to create this flawlessness, because it's a surface, that's the stratum corneum, which will reflect most of the light rays. Also, water holding structures in the skin are very important too. And speaking about the water holding structures, I'm speaking not only about hyaluronic acids, but about other proteins and amino acids and cells themselves, because keratinocytes, cells of epidermis, they play the crucial role here. And the space between keratinocyte cells is also important. There are 2 substances in the epidermis which should be mentioned when we speak about the flawless glass skin look. They call filaggrin and elidin. Filaggrin and elidin, they are proteins which we find in the epidermis of young skin. Older we are, less we have of these nice molecules. Filaggrin, it is a protein built from amino acid called histidine, which is naturally circulating in our body and used by our body. But in our epidermis, it plays the role of water-holding molecule. So literally, it acts like a hyaluronic acid itself. Filaggrin can keep a lot of water, and in the same time, it creates this gel-like basis in the epidermis, which helps to plump the skin from within and helps to create this smooth skin texture. Elidin is another very interesting protein, also built from amino acids circulated in our body. Elidin looks like a mother of pearl. It really creates this opalescent, beautiful skin aura. In the very young skin, we have a lot of elidin. Older we are, less we have of this substance which creates this dewiness of the look. But fun fact about it, how to produce more of elidin? The secret is easy. Physical activity is one of the few known activator of elidin synthesis and as well as hyaluronic acid synthesis. So if you need another reason to be physically active, to work out, think about your skin gold and youthful aura. You will get it if you move more. Also, hyaluronic acid. And it is not only about the quantity of the hyaluronic acid, it's also about the quality and diffusion of hyaluronic acid in the skin. When it's distributed evenly, it creates a smooth skin texture and it improves very significantly the skin optical properties. If you have just some area when you have a lot of hyaluronic acid and another area will be dehydrated and dry, you will not have the same flawless look. So diffusion, distribution of hyaluronic acid is very important as well. Collagen fibers arrangement. That's funny because we think that we could see only the surface of the skin. But actually the human eye is able to see in the deep of the skin. Our eyes, they really see not only the skin surface, but also the hydration of skin. They see how organized are fibers in the skin dermis. They see microcapillary network, and they even can see the fat tissue in the skin. And the fibers arrangement, it is very important because, as you know, we have a lot of collagen and elastin in our skin. With an age, we have less of fibers as well, and it correlates with a loss of elasticity because collagen and elastin is what keep your skin tight. And the skin tightness, it linked not only to the quantity of collagen, but also to the quality of the collagen and elastin, obviously. And most important thing, that's how organized is the structure. In the young skin, the structure of the collagen and elastin is very architectural, very organized, so the skin is very tight. But with an age, we lose this capacity to reorganize collagen and elastin fibers because we sleep not so good. Good, healthy sleep, it is a key for the organized structure of fibers in your dermis and your skin elasticity. Because the reorganization of the structure happens only during the night and mostly during the deep sleep phase. So if you don't have enough of deep sleep, I'm sorry, but your skin architecture will be more chaotic. Another factor contributing to disorganization of collagen and elastin fibers in the skin, it is the glycation, so-called sugar phase. If you have too much of sugar circulating in your blood, it creates the sticky sugar links between collagen fibers and literally glue them to each other like biological glue. And you can create this beautiful organized structure. So sleep and healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, they're two key for your skin elasticity. And as I mentioned, microcirculation. Yes, we can see how much of oxygen is circulating under our skin, in the deep of our skin on the dermis level. And oxygen is directly related to the quantity of red blood cells, erythrocytes. So if you have less of red blood cells, if you have anemia, for example, we can see it. And it also contribute to the skin appearance, which can look less flawless, less glowy. And the whole interplay between light reflection, light absorption, light scattering, and all of it determine how we perceive each other's skin look. What is reflection and how it related to absorption? Human skin reflects the visible light. It can reflect less or more, actually 7%. It's about our humanly possible maximum, and it's regardless to the skin pigmentation. The amount of light reflected is influenced by many factors, and especially by the angle, so-called angle of incidence. Your skin reflects more. When you are young, your skin is more reflective. It's not like a mirror, because mirror reflects like not 100%, but something similar to 100% of the light. But human skin reflects about 7%, but when you are older, you reflect only half of this light. All the rest, your skin starts to absorb. And even more, it starts to absorb and reflect skin unevenly. When your skin surface is smooth enough to reflect this light evenly from the skin surface, it looks much better. It looks immediately glowy and more flawless. If your forehead reflects the light and your chin absorbs the light, you will see it. You will not analyze it, but you will see that something happens with the skin. The face doesn't look super healthy. So it is very important factors, but another factors, they are scattering. Scattering process is really about the diffusion of light on the skin, because in our skin we have different structures which are able to absorb the light and diffuse it after under the skin surface. It's like all the small whitener in your skin. So your skin can have this inner light more or less. And we have two types of scattering. One scattering is Rayleigh scattering, which is about smaller structures, smaller molecules of the skin. And it affects shorter wavelengths, like blue light. And my scattering involves big structure, collagen fibers. They scatter the light. Hemoglobin, it's a big structure, scattering the light and also diffusing it. And it is about longer wavelengths. For example, it can be red light and visible light. And all the structures, we call them chromophore, because they're colored and they're attracting the light and absorbing it inside. Chromophores, they can absorb specific wavelengths of the light. And actually, it was been using in the light therapy. And it is not only about LED therapy. It's also about IPL therapy. It's about laser therapy. So literally everything, when you use some light lens, it will be about chromophores. Some structures, they're easy absorbing one type of light, and other structures, they can absorb different types of light. First and most known chromophore, it is a melanin, right? Melanin in our pigment cells, how it works. it absorbs the ultraviolet in the first place. And absorbing ultraviolet, it acts like a solar battery. It transforms the ultraviolet energy to the heat energy, diffusing it around it. And also melanin can absorb different types of light because this frame of the light absorption is huge. In melanin, it's between 400 until 1100 nanometers. What is surprising for many of specialists, water is also chromophore. Chromophore is scattering molecules with a significant absorption in the longer wavelength, 3000 nanometers, and we can use it. And if your skin is well moisturized, you have a lot of water molecules, not only on the skin surface, but in the deep of the skin. And all this water scatters the light from the skin surface and diffuses it, creating this aura. So well moisturized skin always looks better optically. And finally, hemoglobin. Oxyhemoglobin absorbs light like melanin in 400, 600 nanometers. And it's used for the laser therapy as well, but when your skin is well oxygenated, when you have the good active microcirculation in the skin, you have this inner glow, partly because of your red blood cells transporting oxygen in oxyhemoglobin. So it is very important part too. If you don't have the good circulation, you will look pale, but also your skin will reflect less and will glow less. So it is an important part why we should activate the microcirculation in the skin. What are skin layers which are most important for glass skin appearance? Epidermis, obviously. Epidermis is primarily responsible for initial light reflection because it is superficial skin layer. It's what meets skin light rays on the skin in the first place. And it is not only about stratum corneum, about this brick and mortar structure, the lipids, natural moisturizing factors, water holding substances, but it is also about keratinocytes, which are placed in the living skin layers of the epidermis, in the mid of epidermis and deep of epidermis. And it is about the water. When the epidermis is well moisturized, the intercellular space, the space between keratinocytes, they filled with water. And water, as you understand, scatters the light and diffuses this glow all around them. And also melanin. Melanin is located deeper on the level of the basal membrane of the epidermis, and melanin as a chromophore plays a crucial role in light absorbing, mostly in blue and ultraviolet lights. And to get the better skin reflection and better light diffusion in your skin, melanin should be distributed as evenly as we can. So that's why when you have dark spots or melasma or any kind of unwanted pigmentation, we know intuitively, even without any knowledge about optics or any physical properties of the skin, you feel like you should camouflage it. You use some foundation reflecting on the skin and covering this unevenness to the skin to create this flawless look. But if your skin is healthy, if your skin is well brightened and well protected from the sun, your skin will look flawless without any camouflage, without makeup. And another, probably one of the last part of the skin structure when I will be speaking here, it is sebum glands. Sebum glands activity and activity of sebocytes, active cells of sebum glands. Why it is so important? Because sebum glands produce lipids, and this liquid, very complicated blend of lipids is extracted on the skin surface, creating this thin layer of water-holding lipids which reflect the light and create this shiny look. We all know about it, right? When the skin is oily, it's shiny. We don't like it all the time, but without this natural shininess, you will never get this glass skin appearance. So it is not a good idea to mattify the skin at maximum. I know that a lot of people with an oily skin, they love to mattify the skin as much as they can because probably it is too many bad memories even after you treated an acne successfully. When you see this T-zone shining, you feel like, oh my God, it will come back again. Actually, the healthy shine of the skin, it is very important. This shine created by sebum reflecting the light and increasing the refractive index of the skin. When the skin is well hydrated, when the skin is well protected naturally by sebum, refractive index of the skin will be higher, and so your skin reflects light more and more evenly. If your skin is not hydrated enough, if it is dry, if you don't have enough of sebum or sebum is distributed unevenly, your skin will absorb light in the drier spaces and you will have this shiny, dry, matte spaces on the skin, and this area they look so different, so you will not see this flawlessness what we are looking for. So barrier function is very important, and also sebum, it smooths the skin texture. And when skin is well protected by natural sebum, visual appearance of wrinkles and fine lines will be much less visible. So if you have some fine lines and wrinkles, you should nourish the skin, right? And you should stimulate your sebum glands. So all of these factors are playing a lot in the creation of this glass skin look. So once again, the water holding capacities of the skin, moisturization of the skin, better it moisturized, better it will look, natural protection of the skin, optimal sebum synthesis in the skin, and smoothness of skin texture. That's what we need. Let's see how we can achieve it. I have 5 essential tips to achieve this flawless glass skin look. First one, you should exfoliate the skin. Second one, you should calm the redness because you remember oxyhemoglobin, which is chromophore. If you have too much of oxyhemoglobin in some area of your face, it will just combat this flawless look. Moisturize the skin and support the skin microbiome and sleep well to care about your skin deep structure, about your skin architecture. What about the exfoliation? Why it is so important? Because exfoliation allows for even reflection of visible light of the skin. We create this smooth canvas for the skin before moisturizing it. And what is important in the exfoliation? You should avoid all potentially irritating ingredients. You should avoid all ingredients which can potentially create redness in the skin. Because once again, redness does not help skin look glowy. It can be the part of some treatments, it can be the part of the skin condition. But if you want to achieve the glass skin look, you should calm down the redness and prevent the redness. So my advice and middle choice is NZ-Peel double action exfoliating mask. Just to remind you, the formulation is based on the shea butter. So shea butter is very similar to healthy sebum of the human skin. So when you apply shea butter based products, it helps to create this smooth texture on the skin and really helps to restore the skin texture, even skin texture, which should reflect light better and more evenly. We exfoliate the skin here biologically. We don't use any chemically synthesized ingredients. They are probiotics created from 7 strains of keratolytical bacteria. When you apply it on the skin, enzymes from probiotics, they start to destroy excessive keratin and eliminate all debris from the skin. If your skin is sensitive, you still can use this exfoliating mask because probiotics are absolutely safe for all types of skin, including sensitive skin and even damaged skin. Just in case of sensitive skin, you apply it as a mask, you leave on the skin for 5-6 minutes, and you wash it off with lukewarm water. If your skin is more resilient, you can go a little bit deeper to create more intense exfoliation, adding this mechanical abrasion. For mechanical abrasion, we are using micronized opals, just soft, gentle, and perfectly ecological because they are natural. So when you wash it off from your skin, they never damage your skin. They're very soft and elastic. You just mask a little bit with an accent focusing on the area when the skin is a little bit more rough. And you wash it off with lukewarm water, and opals are going back to Mother Earth in the hope to become opals once again in thousands of years. Second step, only for you clients and patients who are suffering from skin redness. To calm down the skin redness, we are using everything which helps to contract vessels and which helps to calm down the nervous structures stimulation of the skin. And it is very important because red and irritated skin is reflecting skin unevenly, so we should do it. And our choice is Redapax therapy, one of the first in the world neurotherapy for the skin, which we launched in 2018. In Redapax therapy, we are using concentrate Redapax active serum for daily care. I recommend to use Redapax active serum twice a day for at least 5 weeks to calm down the redness. The key ingredients here is a mushroom extract, which called northern truffle, or the scientific name is Albatrellus ovinus. These mushrooms, they are growing in Norway, and they've been used in traditional Viking medicine as local painkillers. But actually, it was found that they contain the specific substances called griffolin and neogriffolin, able to bind receptors involved in the pain reaction and in the redness reaction. So when you apply this mushroom-based active serum on your skin, it immediately binds a part of your redness receptors and your skin is immediately calmed down. But to maximize this effect and to make this effect long-lasting, you should apply it day by day, creating this constant concentration of mushroom extract in your skin. Another active ingredient is symbiotic ecoskin. Actually, this ecoskin symbiotic is complex ingredient created with prebiotic BioCole, which we use for acne treatment because it promotes the growth of healthy bacteria and suppresses the growth of Cutibacterium acnes. And it is lactic bacteria in this symbiotic as well, which help to recolonize the skin because we need lactic bacteria for calm down the skin sensitivity and to improve the water holding capacity of the skin. And also it is an extract of Mexican water chestnut called yacun, which acts like a natural prebiotic. So you have a lot of things in the Redapax active serum: mushrooms binding your redness receptors, prebiotics, probiotics, and plant extract. And it helps to restore the healthy microbiome and calm down the redness so your skin reflects the light much more evenly. Also, you could use the mask, especially if you need results right now, because masks calm down the redness even faster. And if you use the mask only, it will not be very long lasting. After the first mask use, you will see your skin calm down for 3, maybe 5 days. So the best way is to combine it with an active serum if your skin redness is persisting. But if it is something spontaneous, you can take the red Apax mask like an SOS treatment, real skin savior, based on the probiotics from Japanese sake, and actually smells like sake. Contains the highly concentrated Centella asiatica, chamomile, calendula, and anti-inflammatory peptide, skin essential. So really helps your skin calm down and in the same time moisturizes the skin because it contains a hyaluronic acid as well. Also, you can use this mask as a post-care after any intense aesthetic treatment. Because after intense aesthetic treatment, people love to look flawless. That's why they did this treatment. And sometimes they're disappointed by results because they should wait until the skin restores. But you can speed up this process of recovery very easy. Remember about Red Apax mask. So if your patient is experiencing skin redness, skin irritation, or if they're suffering from rosacea, it would be the best choice. Red Apax active serum and Red Apax mask for weekly care. Most important point, moisturize, 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 but moisturize gradually. It is not what we see in the TikTok, because all this TikTok moisturization is focused on the moisturizing of the superficial skin layer. And actually it's very tricky, because if you over moisturize stratum corneum and you don't moisturize enough epidermis, if you don't fill intercellular space by the water, if you don't fill dermis with the water, you will not have this flawless look for more than 15 minutes, half of an hour. If you moisturize only the surface, it will look waxy. It can work for some photo shoot, short one, but it doesn't contribute to the skin health. It can even degenerate the skin health. So be very careful here and use products which moisturize the skin in all 3 layers. Superficial stratum corneum, mid and deep epidermis layer, and dermis. There's no need to use millions of products to moisturize your skin gradually. You can use one product which is able to moisturize the skin layer by layer, like our hydrophil mask and hydrophil active serum as well. They have different ingredients which penetrates into the skin on the different level and attract the water and hold the water in the superficial epidermis and stratum corneum, in the deep layers of epidermis, and in the dermis as well. So it would be the best choice. Hydrophil active serum, as you probably remember, based on the hyaluronic acid, but not one size of hyaluronic acid. We are using 3 size molecules. Big molecules, long-chained hyaluronic acid, is used by the skin like a water-holding mantle or water-holding coat on the skin. Mid-chained hyaluronic acid penetrates deeper but still stays in the epidermis, creating this water-holding filled space between keratinocytes, which our eyes can perceive from the skin appearance. And finally, short-chain small molecules of hyaluronic acid called sodium hyaluronate. It penetrates directly to the dermis and helps to improve water-holding capacity in the skin, simultaneously stimulating fibroblasts to produce more of its own hyaluronic acid. So it's very combined. So when you use this 3-side hyaluronic acid hydrophil in your daily care, your skin is stimulating to produce more of hyaluronic acid itself, but in the same time, immediately is plumped and filled with water. Also, we are using here prebiotics and probiotics. One of the prebiotics is based on the natural sweetener xylitol, which helps to suppress the growth of fungi or yeast called Malassezia, responsible for the skin flaking. So if it is someone with the skin flaking, which is highly uncomfortable, think about hydrophil active serum, because you could stop this suffer. You can stop skin flaking in 2-3 days time. It's easy because its prebiotic acts almost instantly. Also, we are using these probiotics from Arctic Sea, which helps to boost collagen synthesis and boost hyaluronic synthesis as well, improving the skin elasticity and the skin hydration in the same time. And finally, biofermented amino acid glycine, which is transforming the skin acidity, modulating skin pH without any acids. Actually, we don't use acids because we have smarter way to control the skin pH, and now it's absolutely possible. And why it is so important? Because it's not only about the moisturization. Yes, you moisturize the skin in all 3 dimensions, but in the same time, you fight glycation, you preserve skin cells, DNA, you boost the collagen synthesis, you help to slow down the skin aging, and you restore the healthy microbiome. And healthy microbiome, we delegate a lot of processes to the microbiome. Microbiome helps to hold the water on the skin surface and in the skin deep. Microbiome helps to protect our skin. Microbiome is a part of our immune system, so it's absolutely highly important. And it's calm down thickening immediately. But if you need immediate results here and now, for example, preparing for red carpet or party or wedding or Christmas party, you need hydrophil mask. It's our most famous product. We have a lot of A-list celebrity using these masks. And I'm so grateful to amazing British actress Kerry Mulligan, who been speaking about her love to our hydrophil mask openly. And American designer Zach Posen also, a few times he been saying that he cannot live without hydrophil mask. I cannot live without our hydrophil mask as well, so I can relate. Why? Because the hydrophil mask is what creates this real glass skin look, moisturizing the skin at every layer, calming down the redness in the same time, and restoring the healthy microbiome. Is based once again, same hyaluronic acid in all sizes, special marine algae complex, ions from deep sea marine water, anti-inflammatory tranexamic acid, and anti-inflammatory peptides. So it's very universal. You apply it, you fix it around the ears. You remember all our masks have air loops, so you don't spend any time wasted with our mask. You can do yoga, you can cook, you can dance, you can do whatever you want. And in 20 minutes, your skin will be perfectly moisturized and perfectly calmed down. No redness, no dryness, and all 3 skin layers filled with water, so light will be perfectly reflected and perfectly diffused in the deep of the skin. So it's our secret weapon to achieve glass skin look. And just remember how important it is to maintain the healthy microbiome. As you can see, there are a lot of normal skin microflora, but also there are some pathogenic microorganisms. And when pathogenic microorganisms, their overgrowth on the skin surface, and beneficial microflora is suppressed, your skin will be inflamed, red, uncomfortable, irritated, and very probably you will suffer from skin infections. Balanced microbiome, it is not only about skin calmness. It optimizes the sebum production, so your skin will be well balanced. Your skin will be protected from inflammations and infections. Your skin will be well moisturized because a healthy microbiome helps to improve and maintain water holding abilities of the skin, not only on the surface, but in the deep layers of the epidermis as well. And the healthy microbiome, it just helps to prevent any unwanted changes in the skin. Happy microbiome equal to healthy skin. And our choice of product to maintain the healthy microbiome will be Dermophil prebiotic moisturizers. Why? Because it is absolutely universal. If you look for some product to be safely offered to all categories of your clients and your patients, you should choose Dermophil prebiotic cream. It is lightweight, based on the hyaluronic acid, same as hydrophil active serum, but a little bit more focused on the moisturization in more superficial layers. It contains the prebiotic BioE. coli, which restores and maintains a healthy microbiome, algae, and alpine water. So once again, calm down the skin, moisturizes the skin, supports your healthy skin microbiome. It is loved very much by women as well as by men. It's actually the male bestseller because it's so lightweighted, but also it can be used as a makeup primer. And actually, it is an ideal makeup primer, creating this glass skin look, which is ideal to apply any makeup if you need it. And also, me personally, and I know a lot of people are using Dermophil prebiotic cream in the hot days, like a primer for sunscreen. So you can experiment with it, and you will love it. And finally, the last but not least, the importance of sleep hygiene. Deep sleep, as I mentioned before, is especially important for the skin architecture. Your collagen and elastin fibers should be reorganized every night because during the day, all these fragile links between collagen and elastin fibers, they are damaged by free radicals, by daily stress. And every night, our skin repairs itself. Just with an age, it makes it less efficiently, unfortunately. But we can't help it because sleep-deprived skin, it cannot look flawless. It looks dull, it looks pale, it looks puffy, and wrinkles and fine lines, they look deeper if you didn't sleep properly. And it really significantly affects the skin appearance. And it affects not only one day skin appearance, it affects our skin for many days. But we have a weapon. If you don't sleep well, if you have clients or patients who are not sleeping well, you can offer our zirconite biohacking restorative cream. I created it to mimic deep sleep phase for the skin. So first and most important effect of this zirconite cream is reorganization of collagen and elastin fibers in your skin to maintain and improve the skin elasticity and to combat this puffiness, paleness, and dullness of the sleep deficient skin. It's based on the probiotic isovate, which works like an activator of the reorganization of skin fibers. Another probiotic is Sirtolis. Isovate is found in the melting Swiss mountain glacier, but Sirtolis is found in the Indian Ocean, and Sirtolis is acting like a gas station in your skin. It's really activates the energy level, boosts the ATP synthesis. So it's the best thing for your skin mitochondria, making your skin full of energy during the night. Because for repair process, you need this energy. No energy, no repair. And also soy peptide to boost the synthesis of so-called useful collagen of first and the fourth type. And once again, base it's a shea butter. I love shea butter. Shea butter, what makes your skin naturally smooth. It was used in the traditional skincare and traditional medicine in Africa for thousands of years. And it is a really great ingredient, so we use it. And when you apply the zirconite cream before going to sleep, it will not help you sleep better, but it definitely helps you look better if you didn't sleep properly. So please remember about it, especially before party days, before some special occasion. Don't forget to apply zirconite cream the night before. It will really help you to achieve this glass skin flawlessness. And what I recommend you to have in your clinics, in beauty salons, before the holiday season starts, this, first of all, professional hydrophil set, because it is glass skin facial. You energize the skin with niacinamide using cleansing and niacinamide Energy Swan serum. You exfoliate your skin with probiotics. You apply our hydrophil active serum in huge amount, like 10 times higher than you apply in the home care. You apply the hydrophil mask, and you finalize with dermaphil, so everything in the same time. And it's really, if you can offer glass skin hydrophil facial before party, before any red carpet special occasion event, just do it. And for the home care, I offer this set like NDP probiotic exfoliator. We should use it. Your skin will not renew and exfoliate itself. I am sorry to say it, but if you are older than 30, your skin renewal is already slowed down, so you should help your skin to renew. It is our hydrophil masks, which you can use at home every time when you want to achieve this glass skin look. And it is a dermaphil prebiotic moisturizer, which you apply on the skin after taking off the mask and creating this beautiful, moisturized, microbiome protected surface. And probably you will not want to apply any makeup, but if you want to apply the makeup, it will look even more flawless. So, good luck, have a happy holiday, and look flawless during holidays and in the upcoming new year.